A mafia boss fires his maid for her criminal past, convinced she's dangerous to his autistic son. But when he reads the police report, his world shatters. She didn't attack an innocent man. She broke his ribs defending a helpless special needs child from brutal abuse. She sacrificed her freedom to save a life, and now the only person who could reach his silent, unreachable son is gone. His son screams her name all night, saying his first real words, but they're calling for someone who's not there anymore. As the boss realizes his terrible mistake, his own lieutenant plots a betrayal that could destroy everything. An ambush is coming, bullets will fly, and the choice between his criminal empire and the family he's finally learning to love will cost him everything. Can he find her in time? Will she forgive the man who threw her out? And when violence arrives at his doorstep, who will survive, and who will finally learn what redemption truly costs? The plate shatters against marble. The sound cuts through the evening silence like a gunshot. I watch the fragments scatter across the floor, each piece catching lamplight as it spins. Luca screams. My son's voice tears through the hallway. His hands fly to his ears. His small body rocks back and forth against the wall. The maid who dropped the plate stands frozen. Her face goes pale. Out, I say. My voice is quiet. Get out of my house. She opens her mouth. Nothing comes out. Her eyes fill with tears. Now, I say. She runs. Her footsteps echo down the hall. A door slams somewhere in the east wing. Luca screams again. The sound makes my chest tighten. I move toward him slowly. My hands hang at my sides. I don't know what to do with them. I never know what to do with them when he's like this. Luca, I say. It's over. The noise is gone. He doesn't hear me. He never hears me when the world becomes too loud. His eyes squeeze shut. His fingers press harder against his ears. I feel helpless. I've built an empire. I've crushed men twice my size. I've negotiated deals worth millions. But I cannot comfort my own son. The house staff appears at the end of the hallway. They keep their distance. They've learned to stay back during these moments. My assistant Paolo steps forward. Sir, he says. His voice is careful. Should I call the doctor? No, I say. He needs silence. Make everyone leave this floor. Paolo nods. He gestures to the others. They disappear like ghosts. The hallway empties. Only Luca's cries remain. I sit on the floor 3 feet away from him. The marble is cold beneath me. My expensive suit will wrinkle. I don't care. I wait. Minutes pass. Maybe 10. Maybe 20. Slowly, Luca's screaming fades to whimpers. His hands lower from his ears. His eyes stay closed. His breathing is ragged. Papa is here. I say softly. You're safe. He doesn't look at me. He slides down the wall until he's sitting. His knees pull up to his chest. He rocks gently. I want to hold him. I want to pull him close and tell him everything will be fine. But I know better. Touch makes it worse. Words make it worse. Everything makes it worse. I stand slowly. My knees crack. I'm getting older. 53 feels like 70 these days. I'll be nearby, I say. When you're ready. I walk away. Each step feels like failure. The bedroom is exactly as she left it. Elena's perfume bottles still line the dresser. Her books stack beside the lamp. Her reading glasses rest on the nightstand. I haven't moved anything in 3 years. I sit on her side of the bed. The mattress dips under my weight. My reflection stares back from the mirror across the room. I look tired. I look old. I fired another one, I say to the empty room. The 6th maid in 4 months. Silence answers me. It always does. Luca needs help, I continue. My voice sounds hollow. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The house settles around me. Wood creaks. Pipes hum. Somewhere downstairs, a clock chimes 10 times. Elena would know what to do. She always knew. She had patience I never learned. She had gentleness I never possessed. When she died, she took all the warmth with her. Luca's soft crying drifts through the walls. The sound wraps around my heart and squeezes. I close my eyes. I whisper her name. Elena. The echo fades. The house falls silent again. Morning comes too quickly. Paolo calls me at 7. His voice is tight with stress. The agency won't send anyone else, he says. They say you're blacklisted. I grip the phone harder. My jaw tightens. I pay 3 times the standard rate. They know. But word spread about, he pauses, about the high turnover. Then find another agency. I've tried 4. They all refused. I lean back in my office chair. The leather creaks. Through the window, the grounds stretch green and perfect. Gardeners trim hedges in the distance. Everything looks peaceful. Everything is a lie. Keep trying, I say. Luca needs someone. Sir, Paolo says. His voice drops. There might be one option. A woman at the last agency overheard me. She volunteered. Why would she do that? I don't know. But the owner said this woman has experience with special needs children. My chest tightens with something like hope. I hate hope. It always disappoints. Send her, I say. The woman arrives at noon. I watch from my office window as she walks up the driveway. She's older than the others. Maybe 55, maybe 60. She carries one small bag. Her clothes are simple. Her posture is straight. Paolo meets her at the entrance. They talk briefly. She nods several times. Her face is calm. I leave my office and descend the main staircase. My footsteps echo on marble, the sound used to make me feel powerful. Now it just makes me feel alone. They wait in the foyer. The woman turns when she hears me. Her eyes meet mine. They're dark and steady. She doesn't look afraid. Mr. Marino, Paolo says. This is Maria Delgado. She extends her hand. Thank you for this opportunity. Her voice is quiet, respectful, but not servile. I shake her hand briefly. Her grip is firm. You understand the situation? I ask. Your son has autism, she says. He needs patience and consistency. No one lasts here, I say. The words come out harder than I intend. The work is difficult. My son is challenging. All children are challenging, she says. Her eyes don't waver. That doesn't mean they're not worth the effort. Something shifts in my chest. I don't know what to do with the feeling. Paolo will show you the house, I say. Start with basic duties. Don't approach my son unless he initiates contact. Of course, she says. I turn away. My throat feels tight. I climb the stairs without looking back. I watch from my office doorway. Maria moves through the house like water. Smooth, quiet, efficient. She doesn't slam doors. She doesn't drop things. She hums while she works. The sound is gentle, almost familiar. It reminds me of something I can't name. Luca's door is open. I can see him sitting on his bedroom floor. He's arranging toy cars by color. Red, blue, yellow, green. The same pattern he makes every day. Maria appears in the hallway. She carries fresh linens. She pauses outside Luca's room. She doesn't enter. She just stands there, humming that same soft tune. Luca's hands stop moving. His head tilts slightly. He's listening. Maria continues down the hall. She doesn't look at him. She doesn't speak. She just lets the melody drift behind her. My son's fingers reach for another car. Blue. He places it in line. Then he hums. Just one note. So quiet I almost miss it. My breath catches. I grip the doorframe. When was the last time he made a sound that wasn't crying? I can't remember. 3 days pass. Maria arrives each morning at 6. She prepares breakfast in the kitchen. Simple meals, eggs, toast, fruit. She sets Luca's plate at his usual spot. Then she moves away. The first day, he doesn't come. The second day, he stands in the doorway. The third day, he sits. I watch from the next room. Maria doesn't look at him. She washes dishes with her back turned. She hums that melody again. Different tune. Same gentleness. Luca stares at his plate. Minutes pass. He picks up his fork. He takes one bite, then another, then 3. My chest tightens. 3 bites. He never eats breakfast. Maria glances over her shoulder. Her expression doesn't change. She just nods once and returns to her work. That evening, I find her in the playroom. She's organizing Luca's toys. Not randomly, in the exact color order he prefers. Red to blue to yellow to green. Perfect rows. Perfect spacing. How did you know? I ask. My voice startles her. She turns. Know what, Mr. Marino? The color order. Nobody's gotten it right before. I watched him, she says. For 3 days. He told me with his hands. He doesn't speak. He doesn't need to. Her eyes hold mine. Children always tell us what they need. We just have to listen. I have no response. My throat is too tight. You may stay, I say finally. A while longer. Thank you, she says. Her voice is soft. I leave before she can see my face. The arguments start small. Maria suggests music during meals. I say no. Music is unpredictable. It might upset him. Routine can include comfort, she says. Her tone stays respectful. Not just silence. I know my son. Yes, she says. You do. But perhaps knowing someone means trying new ways to reach them. Her words sting. My jaw tightens. Do your job, Mrs. Delgado. I'll parent my son. She nods. But the next day, she hums again while setting breakfast. Luca's shoulders relax. He eats 4 bites. I say nothing. A week passes. Then 2. The house changes. It happens slowly. So slowly I almost don't notice. Staff members smile more. Luca comes to breakfast every morning. Maria introduces small routines. Short walks in the garden. 10 minutes. Always the same path. Luca holds her hand. Not mine. Never mine. But he holds hers. I watch from the study window. Jealousy burns in my chest. Then shame. Then something softer. Something I can't name. One evening, Maria spills flour on her apron. White powder coats her front. She laughs. The sound is warm and unexpected. Luca looks up. His eyes widen. Then his mouth opens. A sound escapes. Small. Barely there. But unmistakable. Laughter. My wine glass slips. I catch it just before it falls. My hands shake. When did they start shaking? Maria meets my eyes across the room. She smiles. Not triumphant. Just gentle. Just understanding. I turn away. My vision blurs. I blink hard. Men like me don't cry. We build. We command. We control. But control is slipping through my fingers. And for the first time in 3 years, I'm not sure I want it back. Carlo arrives unannounced. He's my lieutenant, my right hand for 15 years. He finds me in the study reviewing accounts. Boss, he says. He doesn't knock anymore. We need to talk. Later, I say. Numbers fill the ledger before me. Clean numbers. Legal numbers. Mostly. About the maid. My pen stops. What about her? You're spending time at home. His voice carries an edge. The men notice. So you're getting soft. He sits without permission. That's dangerous in our business. I set down my pen. My eyes find his. Are you questioning me? I'm protecting you. His jaw tightens. This woman, she's changing things. Changing you. Good, I say. The word surprises us both. Carlo's eyes narrow. I'll run a background check, just to be safe. No need. I already did. Silence stretches between us. My hands form fists beneath the desk. And? I ask. My voice is dangerously quiet. She has a record. He leans forward. 6 months for assault. She's a criminal, boss. Living in your house, near your son. The words hit like bullets. My chest tightens. Everything inside me goes cold and sharp. Get out, I say. Get out. Now. He stands. His face is unreadable. I'm telling you at dinner tomorrow. The men need to know. He leaves. The door closes softly. I sit in silence. My mind races. Maria, criminal, assault. The woman who taught my son to laugh. Nothing makes sense anymore. Dinner is formal. I require it once a week. Key men sit around my table. They eat my food. They report their business. They show respect. Tonight feels different. Carlo sits to my right. His expression is smug. Maria serves the first course. Her hands are steady. Mrs. Delgado, Carlo says. His voice cuts through conversation. How long were you in prison? The room goes silent. Forks freeze mid-air. Maria's hand tightens on the serving dish, but her face stays calm. My voice is ice. Carlo, just a question, boss. He doesn't look at me. She was inside for 6 months. Assault charge. Interesting resume for a nanny. Every eye turns to Maria. She sets down the dish. Her shoulders straighten. It's true, she says. Her voice doesn't shake. I served time. Maria, I say. My chest feels like stone. Is this true? Her eyes find mine. Something breaks inside them. Not fear. Sadness. Yes. Why didn't you tell me? You didn't ask. What happened? The question forces itself out. Who did you assault? She's quiet for a long moment. A man. Why? I had my reasons. That's not an answer. It's the only one I can give. Rage floods through me, hot and blinding. She lied. By omission, but still. She lied. She's been near my son. My vulnerable, innocent son. Leave, I say. My voice sounds like breaking glass. Pack your things. You're fired. Mr. Marino. Now, before I have you removed. She flinches. Just slightly. Then she nods. She walks from the room. Her footsteps fade down the hallway. The men return to eating. Carlos smiles into his wine. I feel sick. Luca's screaming starts at midnight. It tears through the house like a siren. I run to his room. He's at Maria's door, pounding, crying her name over and over. Maria! 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 His first real words. And they're breaking my heart. Luca, I try. Son, please. He doesn't hear me. He never hears me. His fists beat against the locked door. Staff members gather in the hallway. Their faces are concerned. I reach for him. He pulls away. He collapses against the door. His crying turns to gasping sobs. I'm sorry, I whisper. I'm so sorry. But sorry doesn't bring her back. Sorry doesn't stop his tears. Sorry is just another word I don't know how to use. I sit beside him on the floor. The marble is cold. We stay there until dawn. His crying fades to silence. His body goes limp with exhaustion. I carry him to his bed. He weighs nothing. When did he become so small? His room is exactly as Maria left it. Toys in perfect color order. Books arranged by size. Everything she touched still holds her care. I tuck him in. His eyes stay closed. His breathing is shallow. I was wrong, I whisper. Papa was wrong. The words cost everything, but they're not enough. Morning finds me in my office. I haven't slept. The sun rises orange and cruel. I pick up my phone. Carlo, I say when he answers. Get me the full police report. Everything about Maria Delgado. Boss, she's already… everything. Now. He's silent. Then, you sure? Do it. 2 hours later, documents arrive by courier. I spread them across my desk. Police reports, court transcripts, witness statements. I read. My hands start shaking. Then my whole body. Maria attacked a man outside a school. She broke his nose, fractured his ribs, put him in the hospital for a week. The man was her supervisor. He'd been abusing a special needs child in her classroom, hitting him, locking him in closets. Maria reported him twice. Nothing happened. So she waited after work. She confronted him. He laughed. He pushed her. She pushed back. Harder. The boy she saved testified at her trial. He could barely speak. But he told the truth. The man was fired, charged, convicted. Maria took a plea. 6 months. She did every day. She never appealed. The last page is a letter, handwritten, from the boy's mother. Mrs. Delgado saved my son's life. She sacrificed her freedom to protect him. She is a hero. She is a saint. God bless her always. The paper falls from my hands. My vision blurs. This time I don't fight the tears. Elena's voice whispers in my memory, her last words to me, soft in the hospital bed. Take care of him, Vincenzo. Love him the way I taught you. I failed. I've been failing for 3 years. But Maria didn't fail. She loved my son when I couldn't. She protected someone else's child when it cost her everything, and I threw her out. I stand. My legs feel weak, but I move anyway. Down the stairs. Through the foyer. Paolo appears from nowhere. Sir? My car, I say. Now, where are you? I'm bringing her back. The city is gray and crowded. I drive myself. Paolo gave me an address. A nursing home on the east side. Not the worst neighborhood. Not the best. I find her in the common room. She's reading to an old woman in a wheelchair. Her voice is patient, gentle. The same voice she used with Luca. She sees me, her hands still on the book. The old woman's eyes close. She's fallen asleep. Maria stands slowly. She walks to the hallway. I follow. We stand facing each other in fluorescent light. She looks tired. Mr. Marino, she says. Her voice is neutral. I read the report. The words tumble out. I know what happened, why you went to prison. Then you understand why I couldn't explain. You were protecting a child. Yes. You sacrificed yourself for him. Anyone would have done the same. No, I say. My voice breaks. They wouldn't. I wouldn't have. But you did. Her eyes soften. Just slightly. I'm sorry, I say. Each word costs me. I judged you. I humiliated you. I was blind and cruel and wrong. You were protecting your son. No, I was protecting myself. The truth burns. From feeling, from caring, from anyone who might make me remember what it's like to be human. The silence stretches. A nurse walks past. Somewhere a television plays. Luca misses you, I say quietly. He cried your name all night. He won't eat. He won't sleep. He needs you. And you? She asks. Her eyes hold mine. What do you need, Mr. Marino? The question stops me. Nobody asks me that. Nobody ever asks me that. I need... My throat closes. I need help. I need someone to teach me how to love my son, how to be the father Elena wanted me to be. Her expression doesn't change, but something shifts behind her eyes. Something like recognition. I'll return, she says finally. But not for you. For Luca. The words should hurt. They don't. They're honest. They're fair. Thank you, I whisper. She nods once. I'll pack my things. I can be there this afternoon. I'll wait, I say. You don't need to. I'll wait. So I do. I sit in my car in the parking lot. I watch the gray sky fade to afternoon. I think about Elena, about Luca, about 3 years of silence and grief, about how one woman's courage might finally break through both. Maria emerges 2 hours later. Her bag is still small. Her posture is still straight. She gets into my car. We drive in silence. But it's different now. The silence isn't empty anymore. It's full of possibility. Luca hears the car. He must. Because when we walk through the door, he's waiting in the foyer. His eyes are red from crying. His hair sticks up in all directions. He sees Maria. His whole body goes still. Hello, Luca, she says softly. He runs. Straight into her arms. She catches him, holds him. His face buries in her shoulder. His hands grip her shirt. It's okay, she whispers. I'm here now. I'm here. I stand back, watching. My chest aches. This is what love looks like. This is what Elena tried to teach me. Maria's eyes find mine over Luca's head. She doesn't smile, but her expression holds something like forgiveness. I nod, just once. It's all I can manage. That night, I stand outside Luca's bedroom. Maria tucks him in. She smooths his hair. She whispers prayers I can't quite hear. Luca's eyes close. His breathing evens. He looks peaceful. Maria stands. She turns. She sees me in the doorway. For a moment, we just look at each other. Thank you, I whisper. She walks past me, stops, turns back. Tomorrow we start again, she says quietly. But this time you have to be willing to learn, to change, to let yourself feel everything you've been hiding. I don't know if I can. You can. Her voice is certain. You just did. She leaves. I stand alone in the dim hallway. Luca sleeps behind me. The house settles into silence. But it's different now. The silence isn't haunted anymore. It's not empty or cold or full of ghosts. It's just quiet, peaceful. Like maybe we're all finally catching our breath. Like maybe there's hope after all. The morning after Maria returns, I wake early. Sunlight cuts through my bedroom curtains. I've slept 4 hours. It's more than I've had in weeks. I find them in the kitchen. Maria prepares breakfast. Luca sits at his usual spot. He's humming. The sound is soft but steady. They don't hear me enter. I watch from the doorway. Maria moves with quiet efficiency. She sets a plate before Luca. Scrambled eggs. Toast cut in triangles. Orange slices arranged in a half circle. Good morning, I say. Luca's humming stops. He looks at his plate. Maria turns. Her expression is neutral. Good morning, Mr. Marino. Vincenzo, I say. The correction surprises me. Please, call me Vincenzo. Her eyebrows rise slightly. As you wish. I pour coffee. My hands are steadier today. What's the plan for this morning? Routine, she says. Breakfast, then a walk in the garden. 10 minutes. Same path as always. Can I join you? She's quiet for a moment. If Luca is comfortable. We both look at my son. He doesn't look up, but his humming starts again. Soft. Barely there. Maria's eyes meet mine. Something shifts in her expression. After breakfast, then. I nod. My chest tightens with something like hope. The garden path winds through rose bushes and trimmed hedges. Maria walks on Luca's right. I stay 3 steps behind. He doesn't hold my hand, but he doesn't run away either. Progress, I tell myself. Small progress. A butterfly crosses our path, orange and black. Luca stops. His eyes track its movement. His hand reaches out. Monarch, Maria says softly. They migrate thousands of miles. So small, but so strong. Luca's breath catches. The butterfly lands on a flower nearby. He takes 1 step closer, then another. His movements are careful, deliberate. Like you, Maria continues. Small steps, but you're getting stronger every day. The butterfly lifts off. It disappears over the hedge. Luca watches until it's gone. Then he looks at Maria. Just for a second. But it's enough. My throat tightens. I turn away. The roses blur in my vision. Vincenzo, Maria calls. Her voice is gentle. Are you coming? I wipe my eyes quickly. Yes, I'm here. We continue walking. The path loops back toward the house. Luca's steps are steady. Maria hums that melody again, the one that sounds like peace. I try to memorize this moment, the way the sun filters through leaves, the sound of gravel under our feet, the feeling that maybe, somehow, we're becoming something like a family. That afternoon, Luca has what Maria calls an episode. Thunder rolls across the sky. He screams. His hands fly to his ears. He rocks against the wall. I freeze. Every instinct says to call the doctor, to do something, anything. Maria kneels 3 feet from him. Her voice stays calm. Luca, can you hear me? He screams louder. Count with me, she says. 1, 2, 3. His screaming doesn't stop. But something in his rocking changes, slows slightly. 4, 5, 6. Her voice is steady as stone. You're safe. The sound will pass. She looks at me. Sit down. Not too close. Just be present. I sit. My legs feel weak. Luca's screaming fills the hallway. Minutes stretch like hours. Maria keeps counting. Her voice never wavers. 27? 28? 29? Luca's screaming fades to crying, then to gasping breaths. 30, Maria whispers. You did it. You got through it. He slides down the wall. His eyes stay closed. Maria doesn't touch him. She just sits, waiting, patient as sunrise. How did you know? I ask. My voice is rough. How did you know what to do? Practice, she says. And listening. Every child tells you what they need. Luca needs grounding, numbers, consistency. I've tried. I know. Her eyes hold mine. But trying while panicking doesn't help. You have to be the calm in his storm. I don't know how. You'll learn. She says it like fact, like inevitability. We'll practice together. Something in my chest loosens. We, together. The words feel foreign, but not unwelcome. The phone calls start that evening. Carlo, then Gianni, then Marco. Business that can't wait. Problems that need solving. I take the calls in my study. Maria serves dinner. I hear Luca's laughter through the walls. The sound should make me happy. Instead, it fills me with guilt. Boss? Carlo says. His voice is sharp. The shipment from the port. There's a problem. What kind of problem? The kind that needs your attention. Tonight. I look at my watch. 8 o'clock. Luca's bedtime. Tomorrow, I say. This can't wait. Tomorrow, I repeat. My voice hardens. Handle it yourself. You're the boss. Then I'm making the call. Tomorrow. I hang up. My hands shake slightly. I've never refused Carlo before. Never put him off. The door opens. Maria enters with a tray. Tea. She sets it on my desk. You stayed, she says. It's not a question. Luca needs routine. You said so yourself. He also needs his father. Her eyes search mine. Not the boss. Just the father. I don't know the difference anymore. Then learn. She turns to leave. Stops. Your son is drawing in the playroom. He might like some company. She leaves. The tea steams on my desk. I stare at the phone, at the ledgers, at the life I've built through fear and blood. Then I stand. I walk to the playroom. Luca sits on the floor. Crayons spread around him. He's drawing something on large white paper. I sit in the nearby chair. Not too close. Just present. The way Maria taught me. What are you drawing? I ask quietly. He doesn't answer. His hand moves in careful circles. Red, blue, yellow. His pattern. I wait. Minutes pass. My phone buzzes in my pocket. I ignore it. Luca holds up the paper. 3 figures. Tall one, medium one, small one. A house behind them. A sun in the corner. "That's beautiful," I say. My voice cracks. He sets it down, picks up another crayon, keeps drawing. I stay until he finishes, until Maria comes to take him to bed. He leaves the drawings on the floor. I gather them carefully. Each one shows the same 3 figures. A family. He's drawing a family, with Maria in it. A week passes. Then 2. I cancel more meetings. I stay home more often. Carlo's calls become clipped, professional, cold. I don't care. Maria teaches me breathing exercises for Luca's episodes. She shows me how to create visual schedules. She explains sensory triggers. I learn. I fail. I try again. One evening, she teaches Luca to help with cooking. Simple tasks, stirring batter, counting eggs. He's focused, intent. "Would you like to try?" Maria asks me. I don't cook. "You do now." She hands me a wooden spoon. Stir slowly, steady rhythm. I stir. The batter is thick, sweet-smelling. Luca watches me. His eyes are curious. "Like this?" I ask him. He nods once. Just once. But it's enough. Maria smiles. "Perfect. Both of you." We make pancakes. They're lumpy and uneven. We eat them anyway. Luca finishes 3. A record. That night, I can't sleep. I walk the halls. I end up in Elena's room. Her perfume bottles still line the dresser. "She's changing everything," I whisper to the empty room. "Maria, she's teaching me what you tried to teach me." Silence answers. But it feels different now. Not accusatory. Just patient. "I'm trying," I continue, "to be the father you wanted. To be better than I was." The house settles around me. My phone buzzes. Carlo again. I silence it. Something is shifting inside me. Something I can't name. It feels dangerous. It feels like weakness. But it also feels like the first deep breath after drowning. The charitable donations start small. An anonymous gift to the Children's Hospital. 5,000. Then 10. Then 20. Paolo notices. "Sir, these amounts are my business." I finish. Don't question it. But the truth is, I can't explain it. I see Luca's progress. I see Maria's patience. I see how much can change with simple kindness. And I want to change too. I visit the orphanage where I grew up. The building is older, grayer. The children's faces hold the same haunted look I remember. I write a check. 100,000. The director cries. I leave quickly. Before anyone can thank me. Before I have to explain. Maria finds out anyway. She doesn't say anything. But that evening, her eyes find mine across the dinner table. She nods. Just once. Her approval means more than I want to admit. Carlo confronts me in my office, 2 weeks after Maria's return. His face is tight with anger. "The men are talking," he says. No greeting, no respect. "They say you've gone soft. Let them talk. You're missing meetings, turning down deals, donating money like some kind of saint." I set down my pen. My voice is ice. "Are you questioning my decisions?" "I'm questioning what's happened to you." He leans forward. "This woman, Mrs. Delgado, this woman has you twisted. She's making you weak. Or maybe she's making me human." The words surprise us both. Carlo's jaw tightens. Human doesn't survive in our world. Then maybe it's time to leave that world. The silence stretches. Carlo's eyes go cold, hard. I see the moment he stops being loyal. The moment ambition replaces respect. "Be careful, boss." His voice is quiet, dangerous. People who get soft don't stay on top for long. He leaves. The door closes with a soft click. My chest tightens. I've made an enemy. I know it. But I can't bring myself to care. Not when Luca laughed this morning. Not when Maria smiled at dinner. Not when I'm finally learning what it means to live instead of just survive. The birthday approaches faster than I expect. Luca turns 9. Maria suggests a small party. Just staff. Nothing overwhelming. "He needs to know he's celebrated," she says. "That he matters. That he's loved. He knows." Does he? Her eyes hold mine. "When's the last time you told him?" The question hits like a fist. I have no answer. The party takes shape over 3 days. Maria handles everything. Balloons, cake, simple decorations. Nothing too bright or loud. Everything chosen with Luca in mind. I watch her work. Her care shows in every detail. In the way she tests the music volume. In the way she arranges chairs with enough space between them. In the way she makes everything feel safe. Why do you do this? I ask one evening. Care so much. Give so much. She's quiet for a long moment. Because someone did it for me once. When I had nothing. When I thought I was beyond saving. Who? A priest. After prison, he helped me find work, find faith again, find purpose. Her eyes glisten. He taught me that we're not defined by our worst moments. We're defined by what we do after. I've done terrible things. The confession spills out. Things I can't take back. Things that would horrify you. I know what you are, Vincenzo. Her voice is steady. I knew before I came here. But I also see what you're becoming. And that's what matters. My throat tightens. What if I can't change enough? What if I'm too broken? We're all broken. She says it simply, like fact. That's what lets the light in. The morning of the party, the house feels different. Lighter somehow. Staff members arrive early. They hang balloons in the kitchen. Maria bakes a simple cake. Chocolate. Luca's favorite. I find a gift shop in the city. I search for something meaningful. Something perfect. I find a music box. Carved wood. Delicate mechanism. It plays a gentle melody when opened. The same melody Maria hums. I have it wrapped carefully. My hands shake as I tie the ribbon. Luca wakes late. He comes downstairs in his pajamas. His eyes widen when he sees the decorations. He doesn't speak, but his face shows everything. Wonder, joy, surprise. Happy birthday, son, I say. My voice is rough. He looks at me. Really looks. For the first time in months. His eyes hold mine for 3 seconds. 4, 5. Then he smiles. Small, tentative, but real. My breath catches. My vision blurs. I turn away before anyone sees. The party is small but perfect. Staff members bring gifts. Simple things. Coloring books, crayons, a soft blanket. Luca opens each one carefully. He arranges them by color. Maria brings out the cake. 9 candles. She lights them slowly. The kitchen fills with soft golden light. Make a wish, she says gently. Luca stares at the flames. His eyes reflect the candlelight. He leans forward, blows. Every candle goes out. Everyone applauds. Luca's face breaks into the biggest smile I've seen since Elena died. I step forward. I hold out my gift. The wrapped box feels heavy in my hands. For you, I say. Happy birthday. He takes it. His fingers work at the paper. Slow, careful. The box opens. The music box sits inside. Dark wood carved with intricate patterns. I lift it out. I wind the key. I open the lid. The melody plays. Soft. Gentle. The same tune Maria always hums. Luca's eyes go wide. He reaches out. Touches the box carefully. Then he looks at me. His eyes fill with tears. Papa, he whispers. The word breaks me. I kneel down. I pull him close. He doesn't pull away. His arms wrap around my neck. His face buries in my shoulder. I love you, I whisper. I'm sorry I couldn't say it before, but I love you so much. He holds tighter. The music box plays between us. The room is silent except for the melody. When I finally pull back, tears stream down my face. I don't care who sees. I don't care what it means. I'm finally doing what Elena asked. I'm finally loving my son the way she taught me. Maria's hand touches my shoulder. I look up. Her eyes shine with tears. Thank you, I mouth. She nods. Her smile is beautiful. Evening falls slowly. The party winds down. Staff members leave one by one. Luca plays with his new music box. The melody fills the house with peace. I stand at the kitchen window. Maria washes dishes beside me. We work in comfortable silence. This was perfect, I say. Everything. Thank you. He needed this. Her voice is soft. You both did. I keep thinking about what you said. About being broken. About light. And? I think I'm starting to understand. I dry a plate carefully. Elena used to say similar things. About cracks letting light through. I never listened. You're listening now. Because of you. She's quiet. The water runs. Plates clink. I'm just doing my job, Vincenzo. No. I set down the towel. I turned to face her. You're doing so much more. You're saving us. All of us. Her eyes find mine. Something passes between us. Recognition, understanding, gratitude. We're saving each other, she says softly. The moment stretches. Warm, safe, complete. Then lights flash outside, red and blue, cutting through the evening darkness. My chest goes cold. My hands form fists. I know those lights. I've seen them 1,000 times. Police. Maria's face pales. What's happening? I move to the window. 2 police cars. 1 unmarked vehicle. Officers exit. Their faces are stern. Stay with Luca, I say. My voice is hard, controlled. Don't let him see. Vincenzo. Now, please. She hesitates. Then she nods. She leaves quickly. Her footsteps fade down the hallway. The doorbell rings. Loud. Insistent. My chest tightens. Whatever's coming, it's not good. I've built my life on control, on power, on making everyone fear me. But standing here, watching those lights flash against my walls, I realize something. I'm afraid, too. Not of the police. Not of arrest or prosecution or prison. I'm afraid of losing this. Of losing Luca. Of losing Maria. Of losing the family I've finally started to build. The doorbell rings again. I straighten my shoulders. I smooth my shirt. I become the man everyone expects. Cold, controlled, dangerous. But inside, I'm just a father. Just a man. Just someone trying desperately not to lose everything that finally matters. I open the door. 2 officers stand there. Behind them, a woman in a professional suit. She holds a badge. Vincenzo Marino? The woman asks. Yes. I'm Detective Moretti. We need to talk about your son. My blood goes ice cold. What about him? May we come in? I step aside. They enter. Their eyes scan everything. Assessing. Judging. Looking for evidence of whatever accusation brought them here. Mr. Marino, Detective Moretti continues. We've received a report about your home environment, about whether it's safe for a special needs child. Who reported this? But I already know. Carlo. It has to be Carlo. That's confidential. Her voice is professional, neutral. But we're required to investigate, to ensure your son's well-being. Maria appears at the top of the stairs. Her face is strained, worried, but her voice is steady. Officers, she says. I'm Maria Delgado. I'm Luca's caregiver. Perhaps I can help. Detective Moretti's eyes sharpen. You live here? I work here. Full-time. And you are? His nanny, his teacher, his friend. The detective makes a note. We'll need to speak with you as well. Separately. Of course. Maria descends the stairs. Her posture is straight. Her chin is high. But I want to say something first. Ma'am, Vincenzo Marino is a good father. Her voice rings clear, strong. He's learning. He's changing. He's giving his son everything he needs. Love, patience, safety. This home is safe. I promise you that. We still need to investigate. Then investigate. Maria's eyes blaze. But don't you dare take that child from his father. Not when they're finally healing. Not when they've finally found each other. The room goes silent. Officers glance at each other. Detective Moretti's expression doesn't change. We'll need to see the child, she says. And speak with him if possible. He doesn't speak much, I say. My voice sounds hollow. He's autistic. This will terrify him. We'll be gentle, but we have to do our job. No. The word escapes before I can stop it. You're not going near him. Not tonight. Not ever. Mr. Marino, get a warrant. Talk to your lawyers. Do whatever you have to do. My hands shake with rage. But you're not taking my son. Maria's hand touches my arm. Vincenzo, let them meet him. Let them see what we've built here. Trust me. Her eyes hold mine. Calm. Certain. Steady as stone. I take a breath. Then another. My heartbeat slows. The rage fades to something colder. More focused. Fine, I say. But Maria comes with you. And if he gets upset, you leave immediately. Detective Moretti nods. Agreed. They follow Maria upstairs. I stand alone in the foyer. My empire, my castle, my prison, all of it built to keep the world out. But the world found a way in anyway, through betrayal, through jealousy, through someone who couldn't stand to see me become something better. Carlo, I'll deal with him later. Right now, I have to protect what matters. I have to protect my son. I climb the stairs slowly. Luca's door is open. I hear Maria's voice. Soft, reassuring. I hear Detective Moretti asking gentle questions. I stand in the hallway, waiting, praying to a God I haven't spoken to in years. Please, please don't take him from me. Not when I've finally learned how to love him. Minutes stretch like hours. Finally, the door opens. Detective Moretti emerges. Her face is unreadable. "Mr. Marino," she says, "we'll need to verify some things. Your son's medical records, school enrollment, Mrs. Delgado's credentials. Whatever you need. We'll be back in a few days. With proper documentation." She pauses. "For what it's worth, your son seems content. The home is clean, well organized. There's structure here. Thank you," I whisper. She nods. She leaves. The officers follow. Car doors slam. Engines start. Red and blue lights fade into the night. I stand frozen in the hallway. Maria emerges from Luca's room. She closes the door softly. "He's asleep," she says. "He didn't understand what was happening. I told him they were friends visiting." "Maria, I know." She moves closer. "Someone reported you. Someone wants to hurt you. Carlo. The name tastes like poison. My own lieutenant. What will you do?" "I don't know." The truth escapes. But I have to stop him, before he destroys everything. Her hand finds mine. Her grip is warm, strong, anchoring. "We'll figure it out," she says. "Together, like everything else. Together." The word echoes in my chest. I'm not alone anymore. I haven't been alone since she arrived. Whatever comes next, we'll face it. As a family. As the broken, imperfect, beautiful family we've somehow become. But first, I have to deal with Carlo. I have to protect what's mine. And I have to do it before the police come back with questions I can't answer. Before my past finally catches up with my present. Before everything I've built crumbles to dust. The house settles into silence. Luca sleeps. Maria returns to her room. I stand alone in the darkness. And I begin to plan. Morning comes with cold clarity. I know what I have to do. Carlo has betrayed me. He's put my son at risk. He's threatened everything I've built with Maria. There's only one way to handle betrayal in my world. Confrontation. Swift. Final. But I'm different now. Maria's words echo in my mind. About light. About brokenness. About choosing who you become after your worst moments. I don't want to be that man anymore. The one who solves problems with violence. The one who rules through fear. But I don't know how to be anyone else. I find Maria in the kitchen. She's preparing breakfast. Her movements are steady. Calm. She doesn't look at me when I enter. "You're going after him," she says. Not a question. A statement. I have to protect Luca. By becoming the man you're trying to leave behind. The words hit hard. True. My jaw tightens. What choice do I have? There's always a choice. She turns. Her eyes find mine. Talk to him. Fire him. Cut him off. But don't become the monster he expects. And if talking isn't enough, then you walk away. You let the law handle it. You stay here. With your son. Her voice softens. With us. My chest tightens. Us. The word wraps around my heart and squeezes. He called the police on me. He's trying to take Luca. And you'll fight that legally. With lawyers. With evidence of your change. She moves closer. Vincenzo, you've come so far. Don't throw it away on revenge. This isn't revenge. It's protection. It's both. Her hand touches my arm. And you know it. The silence stretches. I want to argue. To defend myself. To explain why this is different. But she's right. She's always right. I'll talk to him, I say finally. That's all. Just talk. Promise me. Maria, promise me you'll walk away if it gets violent. That you'll choose Luca over pride, over anger, over everything that used to define you. I look at her face. At the concern etched in every line. At the fear she's trying to hide. I promise, I whisper. She nods, but her eyes hold doubt. I see it clearly. She doesn't trust me yet. Not completely. I'm not sure I trust myself either. I find Carlo in the courtyard. Late afternoon. He's smoking. His posture is relaxed. arrogant. He sees me coming. His smile doesn't reach his eyes. "Boss," he says. The word sounds like mockery. "Didn't expect you home. Thought you'd be playing house with the maid." My hands form fists. I force them to relax. "We need to talk." "About what?" "You know what?" I stop 10 feet away. Safe distance. "The police report. You called them. Prove it." "I don't need proof, I know." He shrugs. "Someone had to look out for the kid. Make sure he's safe. Luca is safe. He's happy. He's finally healing. He's soft." Carlo's voice hardens. "Just like you. That woman has made you both weak. Or maybe she's made us human. Same thing in our world." He flicks ash from his cigarette. "You've lost your edge, Vincenzo. The men see it. Your enemies see it. It's only a matter of time. Then I'll leave." The words surprise us both. I'll walk away, disband everything, convert the assets, go legitimate. Carlo laughs. Sharp. Bitter. "You can't leave. This life doesn't let go. Watch me." "And what about me? What about the men who've been loyal? Who've bled for you?" His face twists with rage. "You're just going to abandon us for some criminal maid and your broken kid?" The insult lands like a fist. My vision goes red. I step forward. "Don't." My voice is deadly quiet. "Don't talk about them." "Or what?" He drops the cigarette. Steps closer. "What are you going to do, boss? Hit me? Shoot me? Prove you're still the monster everyone fears?" My breath comes hard. Fast. Every instinct screams to attack, to hurt him, to make him pay. But Maria's voice whispers in my mind. "Walk away. Choose Luca. Choose us." "You're fired," I say. "Effective immediately. Take what's yours and leave. Tonight." "You can't fire me." "I just did. The men won't accept this. The men will do what I tell them, or they'll follow you out." Carlo's jaw tightens. His hand moves toward his jacket, where he keeps his gun. My body tenses. "Don't," I say. "Don't make this worse." "Worse?" He pulls out his phone instead. "It's already worse." He dials. Steps back. His eyes never leave mine. Someone answers. "Now," he says into the phone. "Do it now." My blood goes cold. "What did you do?" "Called in a favor, with some old friends." His smile is cruel. "They'll be here in 5 minutes, and they're not here to talk." He runs. Toward the back gate. Toward escape. I don't chase him. My mind races. Old friends. An ambush. 5 minutes. Maria. Luca. They're inside. I sprint toward the house. My heart hammers. My breath burns. I burst through the kitchen door. "Maria!" I shout. "Where's Luca?" She appears from the hallway. Her eyes widen. "What's wrong?" "We have to move. Now. Get Luca to the panic room. Vincenzo. Now." She runs. I follow. We reach Luca's room. He's playing with his music box. The melody fills the air. Innocent. Peaceful. Maria scoops him up. He protests. She whispers calm words. I lead them down the hallway. To the hidden door behind the bookcase. The panic room. Reinforced steel. Security monitors. Emergency phone. I built it years ago. Never thought I'd use it to protect my own family. "Inside," I say. "Lock the door. Don't open it for anyone but me." "What's happening?" Maria's voice shakes. Luca starts crying. "Carlo called for backup. Old enemies. They're coming for me." I check my watch. 3 minutes, maybe less. "Then come with us." "I can't. If I hide, they'll search the house. They'll find you." I cup her face. "I have to face them. Buy you time. Vincenzo, protect him." I look at Luca. My son. His eyes are wide with fear. "Please, whatever happens, protect him." "I will." Tears stream down her face. "But you come back. You hear me? You come back to us." I nod. I can't speak. My throat is too tight. I close the door. The locks engage, steel sealing them away. Safe. They're safe. Now I have to make sure they stay that way. I return to the courtyard. My bodyguards are scattered around the property. Good men. Loyal. But not enough for what's coming. I call them in. 3 men. Armed. Trained. They gather around me. "We have incoming," I say. "Carlo's betrayal. Unknown numbers. Hostile." "Orders, boss?" Marco asks. "He's been with me 10 years. Steady. Reliable. Protect the house. No one gets inside. No one gets near the panic room. And you?" "I'll handle Carlo." They nod. They take positions. Windows, doorways, strategic points. I check my own weapon. Cold metal. Familiar weight. I haven't fired a gun in months. Haven't needed to. But the muscle memory remains. Years of violence don't just vanish. The first shot shatters a window. Glass explodes inward. We dive for cover. More shots follow. Automatic weapons. Multiple shooters. Carlo brought an army. "Return fire," I shout. "Keep them back." My men respond. The courtyard erupts in chaos. Gunfire, shouting, smoke. The world narrows to instinct and survival. I see Carlo near the back gate. He's directing the attack, pointing, shouting orders. His face twisted with hate. This is my fault. I created this. I built an empire on fear and blood, and now it's trying to destroy everything I love. A bullet whizzes past my head. Close. Too close. I return fire. Aim high. Warning shots. I don't want more death. I just want this to end. But they keep coming. 5 men. 6. Climbing the walls. Breaking through the gates. Overwhelming us. Marco falls, shot in the leg. He screams. I drag him to cover. His blood is hot on my hands. "Hold on," I say. "Help is coming." But I don't know if that's true. I don't know anything anymore. Except that I have to keep fighting. Keep them away from the house. Away from Maria. Away from Luca. I fire again. Again. My clip empties. I reload. My hands shake. Sweat burns my eyes. A figure appears to my left. Gun raised. Aimed at my head. Time slows. I see everything clearly. The barrel. The trigger. The finger squeezing. "Boss!" Someone shouts. A body slams into me. We crash to the ground. The shot goes wide. Hits stone instead of flesh. Paolo. My assistant. Unarmed. Unprotected. He saved my life. "Go!" he shouts. "Get inside." "Paolo! Go!" I scramble up. I run toward the house. Bullets chase me. Stone chips explode around my feet. I'm almost there. Almost safe. Pain explodes in my side. White hot. Burning. I stumble. Fall. My hand presses against my ribs. Blood seeps through my fingers. Warm. Sticky. Too much. I've been shot. The world tilts. Sounds fade. I see Paolo fighting. Marco dragging himself toward cover. My men falling one by one. I see Carlo, standing over me. Gun in hand, smile on his face. "Should have stayed strong, boss," he says. "Should have stayed the monster." He raises the gun, points it at my head. This is it. This is how it ends. Not in glory, not in victory. Just bleeding out in my own courtyard. Sirens wail in the distance. Growing louder, closer. Carlo's head snaps toward the sound. "Next time," he says. He runs. His men follow. They disappear over the walls like shadows. The sirens grow deafening. Police, ambulances, help arriving too late, or just in time. I can't tell anymore. My vision blurs. Darkness creeps in from the edges. Someone's shouting my name. Hands press against my wound. Pain flares bright and terrible. Then nothing. Just darkness. And silence. And the distant sound of Maria screaming my name. I wake in pieces. First sound. Beeping machines. Muffled voices. Then sensation. Pain. Sharp and constant in my side. Then light. Harsh fluorescent. Burning my eyes. "He's awake," someone says. A nurse. White uniform. Kind face. "Mr. Marino, can you hear me?" I try to speak. My throat is raw. Nothing comes out. "Don't talk," she says. "You've been in surgery. You need rest." Surgery. Right. I was shot. Carlo. The ambush. It floods back in pieces. Maria. Luca. Where are they? I try to sit up. Pain explodes through my torso. I collapse back. The nurse's hand presses my shoulder. "Easy," she says. "You're in ICU. You lost a lot of blood. You need to stay still." My hand fumbles for her arm. I squeeze. She understands. "Your family is safe," she says. "A woman and a boy. They're in the waiting room. They've been here all night. All night. How long have I been unconscious?" 2 days. The nurse answers my unspoken question. "You've been out for 2 days. 2 days. Maria and Luca have been waiting for 2 days." My chest tightens. Not from pain, from something deeper. "Can I see them?" My voice is barely a whisper. The nurse hesitates. The doctor said brief visits only. And the boy, is he okay with hospitals? He's autistic. This will be hard for him. I grip her arm tighter. But please, I need to see him. He needs to know I'm alive. She nods. 5 minutes. That's all I can allow. She leaves. Minutes pass like hours. Then the door opens. Maria enters first. Her face is drawn, exhausted. Her eyes are red from crying. She sees me awake. Her breath catches. Tears spill down her cheeks. "Vincenzo," she whispers. "I'm okay," I say. Even though I'm not. Even though everything hurts. "I'm here." She moves to my bedside. Her hand finds mine. Her grip is tight, desperate, like she's afraid I'll disappear. "I thought we lost you," she says. "I thought—" Her voice breaks. "I'm sorry. I promised I'd come back. I promised." "You almost didn't." "I know." Behind her, Luca stands in the doorway. Small, frightened. His hands cover his ears. The beeping machines are too loud. The light's too bright. Everything is too much. Maria sees my expression. She turns. "Luca, it's okay. Papa's here. He's safe." But Luca doesn't move. His eyes are locked on me, on the tubes, the wires, the machines keeping me alive. "Come here, son," I say. My voice is weak. "Please." He takes one step, then another. Slow, hesitant, like approaching something dangerous. Maria guides him gently. She helps him avoid the wires. He reaches the bedside. His eyes find mine. They're filled with tears. With fear. With something I can't name. "I'm okay," I say. "See? Papa's okay." His hand reaches out, touches mine. His fingers are small, cold, trembling. "I'm sorry," I whisper. "I'm sorry you had to be scared. I'm sorry I left you." His lips move. No sound comes out. He tries again. His whole body trembles with effort. Papa!" The word breaks me. Tears flood my vision. My breath comes in gasps. He said it. My name, my title. The word I thought I'd never hear from him. "Yes," I sob. "Yes, I'm here. Papa's here." He climbs onto the bed, careful of the tubes. Maria tries to stop him. I shake my head. Let him come. Let him know I'm real. He curls against my good side. His head rests on my chest. His small hand grips my hospital gown. He's crying. Silent tears soaking the fabric. "I love you," I whisper. "I love you so much. I'll never leave you again. Never." Maria's hand strokes his hair. Her other hand holds mine. We stay like that. A broken family in a hospital room. Surrounded by machines and antiseptic and pain. But we're together. We survived. We're still here. And suddenly, nothing else matters. Recovery is slow, painful. The bullet damaged muscle and tissue. No vital organs. Lucky, the doctors say. An inch to the left and I'd be dead. Lucky. The word feels wrong. But I'm alive. That's what counts. Maria visits every day. She brings Luca when he can handle it. When the sounds and lights aren't too overwhelming. She sits beside my bed. She reads to me. She tells me about the house. About how the police arrested 3 of Carlo's men. About how Carlo himself disappeared. "They're still looking for him," she says. "But Detective Moretti thinks he fled the country." "Good," I say. "Let him run. Let him hide. I don't care anymore." "Really? Really?" I mean it. The rage is gone. The need for revenge. It all burned away in that courtyard. I just want to heal. To go home. To start over. "The investigation cleared you," she says. "Detective Moretti saw the evidence. The donations. The changes. She wrote a report supporting your custody." My throat tightens. "She did?" "She said she's seen a lot of bad men, but she thinks you're trying to be good." Maria's eyes find mine. She's right. I don't know if I'll ever be good, but I'm trying. That's all anyone can do. Her hand squeezes mine. Try, and keep trying. 2 weeks pass. I'm released from the hospital. The ride home is painful. Every bump jars my healing wound. But I don't care. I'm going home. The mansion looks different. Smaller somehow. Less imposing. Or maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm finally seeing it clearly. Maria helps me inside. Luca waits in the foyer. He's holding his music box. When he sees me, his face lights up. He runs. Maria tries to stop him. Too late. He crashes into me. Gentle as he can be. But still, pain flares. I don't care. I wrap my arms around him. "Missed you," I whisper. Missed you so much. Papa home, he says. Clear. Unmistakable. His vocabulary is growing. Slowly, but growing. Yes, Papa's home. And he's not leaving again. Maria guides us to the living room. I sit carefully. Every movement still hurts. But it's getting better. Each day a little easier. I've been thinking, I say, about everything. About what happens next. And? Maria asks. I'm done. With all of it. The business. The operations. Everything. My voice is steady. Sure. I'm converting the assets. Liquidating everything. Going completely legitimate. The men won't like that. I don't care what they like. I lean back. I've spent 30 years building an empire. And it almost killed me. It almost took everything that matters. I look at Luca. At Maria. I won't risk that again. What will you do instead? Something good. Something that matters. The idea has been forming for days. A foundation. For children with autism. For families who need help. For people like us. Maria's breath catches. Vincenzo. I want to name it after you. And Luca. The Maria and Luca Foundation. I meet her eyes. If you'll let me. She's quiet for a long moment. Tears shine on her cheeks. Then she smiles. Beautiful and bright and full of hope. Yes, she whispers. Of course, yes. The months that follow are the hardest of my life. Harder than building the empire. Harder than losing Elena. Harder than anything before. Dismantling a criminal organization isn't simple. There are debts, obligations, loyalties. Men who don't want to let go. Men who see my change as betrayal. But I push through. With lawyers. With patience. With Maria's steady presence beside me. We convert assets. We pay settlements. We close accounts and burn bridges and walk away from everything I built. It should feel like loss. Like failure. Instead, it feels like freedom. The foundation takes shape slowly. We rent office space. We hire staff. We create programs for families. For therapy. For education. For support. Maria handles the day-to-day operations. She's perfect for it. Patient. Organized. Compassionate. Everything I'm not. Everything I need to learn to be. I focus on fundraising. On using my old connections for something good. I call in favors. I attend galas. I give speeches about redemption and second chances and the power of one person to change a life. People are skeptical at first. Vincenzo Marino, the reformed mobster, the man trying to buy his way into heaven. But slowly, they see the truth. They see the work. The families we help. The children we reach. The lives we change. They see Luca, thriving, growing, speaking more each day, attending therapy, going to a special school, living a life I couldn't have imagined a year ago. And they see Maria, the heart of everything we do. The reason any of this is possible. 6 months after the shooting, we hold our first official event, a fundraising gala at a downtown hotel. I'm nervous. My hands shake as I adjust my tie. Maria appears beside me. She's wearing a simple blue dress. Her hair is pulled back. She looks beautiful, nervous but steady. Ready? She asks. No, I admit. But I'll do it anyway. She smiles. That's all anyone can ask. We enter together. The ballroom is full. 200 people, donors, supporters, families we've helped, press. Everyone turns to look. I feel their eyes, their judgment, their curiosity. I want to run, to hide, to be anywhere but here. Maria's hand finds mine. She squeezes. I breathe. We walk to the front. I take the podium. The microphone screeches. Someone adjusts it. Silence falls. Thank you for coming. I begin. My voice is rough, uncertain. I'm Vincenzo Marino, and I was a criminal. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. Maria nods encouragement. For 30 years, I built an empire on fear, on violence, on everything wrong with this world. I pause. Then I met someone who showed me there was another way, a better way. I look at Maria. She's crying, silently, beautifully. Her name is Maria Delgado, and she saved my life. Not by protecting me, by teaching me how to live. My throat tightens. She taught me that we're not defined by our worst moments. We're defined by what we do after. The crowd is silent, listening, really listening. My son has autism. For years, I didn't know how to reach him, how to love him, how to be the father he needed. My eyes find Luca in the front row. He's wearing his best shirt. His music box sits in his lap. But Maria showed me, through patience, through kindness, through seeing him as he is, not as I wanted him to be. I clear my throat. This foundation exists because of her, because she believed that broken people can heal, that monsters can become men, that it's never too late to choose love over fear. Applause starts. Soft at first. Then building. People stand. The sound fills the room. I step back from the podium. My legs feel weak. Maria comes to my side. She takes my hand. We stand together as the applause continues, as people cheer and smile and believe in what we're building. Later, after speeches and dinner and donations, we stand on the hotel balcony. The city spreads below us, lights twinkling in the darkness. You did it, Maria says. You really did it. We did it, I correct. I couldn't have done any of this without you. You give me too much credit. I don't give you enough. I turn to face her. You changed everything, Maria. You changed me. You changed Luca. You changed our entire world. Her eyes find mine. Something passes between us. Recognition, gratitude, connection. I'm staying, she says quietly. As long as you need me. As long as Luca needs me. I'm not going anywhere. Forever then, I say. My voice is rough. That will be forever. She smiles. Forever sounds good. We stand in comfortable silence. The night air is cool. Below us, the city hums with life. Above us, stars shine through scattered clouds. I think about Elena, about how she'd be proud, about how she wanted this for me, for Luca, for all of us. Thank you, I whisper to the sky, to her memory, to whatever force brought Maria into our lives. Thank you for not giving up on us, for sending us light when we needed it most. Life settles into new rhythms, better rhythms. I wake early. I make breakfast with Maria, pancakes or eggs or oatmeal. Simple meals. Shared preparation. Luca joins us. He talks more now. Short sentences. Simple words. But his vocabulary grows every day. His therapists say he's making remarkable progress. I drive him to school. A special program designed for children like him. He waves goodbye at the door. Every single day. The gesture fills my chest with warmth. I go to the foundation office. I meet with families. I review programs. I make calls and sign papers and work to help people the way Maria helped us. It's different from my old life. Quieter. Less dramatic. No power. No fear. No empire to maintain. It's better. So much better. Evenings. We cook together. All three of us. Maria teaches Luca to measure ingredients. I stir and chop and learn skills I never needed before. We eat at the kitchen table, not the formal dining room, just the three of us, sharing our days, laughing, talking, being family. After dinner, we walk the garden, the same path Maria and Luca walked a year ago. But now I'm part of it. Now I belong. Luca runs ahead sometimes, chasing butterflies, picking flowers, being the child he should have always been allowed to be. Maria and I walk arm in arm, talking about the foundation, about Luca's progress, about the future we're building together. Do you miss it? She asks one evening. Your old life, the power, the control. No, I say, and I mean it. I don't miss any of it. This is better. This is real. You're sure? I'm sure. I stop walking. I turn to face her. Maria, before you came, I was drowning. I had everything and nothing. Power without purpose. Wealth without joy. I was already dead. I just hadn't stopped breathing yet. Her eyes glisten. And now I'm alive. Really alive. For the first time in years. My voice drops to a whisper. Because of you. She touches my face. Gently. Her hand is warm, steady, grounding. You did this yourself, Vincenzo. I just showed you the door. You're the one who walked through it. Then I'm glad I did. I'm glad I listened. I'm glad you didn't give up on us. Never, she says. I'll never give up on either of you. Luca calls from up ahead. Papa, Maria, butterfly. We laugh. We join him. We watch the butterfly together. Orange wings catching the last rays of sunlight. Beautiful, fragile, free, like us. Finally free from the weight of our pasts. Finally living instead of just surviving. 1 year after the shooting, we returned to the park. The same park where I used to walk as a child. Before the streets hardened me. Before I became someone I didn't recognize. It's spring. The air is warm. The grass is green and soft. Children play on swings and slides. Their laughter fills the air. Luca runs ahead. He's gotten braver, more confident. He chases pigeons. They scatter in a flurry of wings. He laughs. The sound is pure joy. Maria and I walk behind him, slowly, enjoying the moment. We stop at a bench. We sit. We watch our son play. "Do you remember?" Maria asks. "A year ago, when you were in the hospital." How could I forget? I didn't think we'd make it. I thought we'd lose you, or lose Luca to the system, or lose everything we'd built. But we didn't. No, we didn't. She leans against my shoulder. We survived. We healed. We became something I never expected. What's that? A family. The word settles over us. Warm, true, complete. Not bound by blood, bound by choice, by love, by the decision to keep showing up for each other every single day. 10 maids, I say quietly. 10 maids couldn't reach him, couldn't get through, couldn't make him feel safe. But one woman did. One incredible, patient, compassionate woman changed everything. Maria's breath catches. "Vincenzo, I love you," I say. The words spill out. Simple, true, terrifying. I don't know when it happened. Maybe slowly, maybe all at once. But I love you, Maria. You saved my life. You saved my son. You saved both of us. She's quiet for a long moment. Her hand finds mine. Her fingers lace through mine. Perfect fit. "I love you too," she whispers. I tried not to. I told myself it was just work, just helping a child. But somewhere along the way, you both became my family, my home, my everything. I turn to face her. Her eyes shine with tears, with happiness, with hope. I lean forward. Our lips meet, gentle, sweet. The first kiss, but it feels like coming home. Luca runs back. He sees us. He makes a face. Children's universal response to parental affection. We laugh. We pull him between us. We hold him tight. "Group hug," Maria says. "Best kind of hug. Best family," Luca adds. His words are careful but clear. Best Papa, best Maria, best everything. My vision blurs. My chest feels too full. Too much emotion to contain. But it's good. It's perfect. It's everything I never knew I needed. We stay in the park until sunset. We watch the sky turn gold. Then pink, then purple. The stars begin to appear, one by one, tiny lights in the growing darkness. "Sometimes it takes a little brokenness," Maria says. Her voice is soft, reflective. "To let the light in." I nod. I understand now, completely. The cracks in our lives, the pain, the loss, the mistakes. They weren't endings. They were openings. Places where light could finally enter, where love could take root, where healing could begin. We walk home hand in hand, all three of us, through the park, through the quiet streets, back to the mansion that finally feels like a home. Tomorrow, the foundation will open its doors. Tomorrow, we'll help more families. Tomorrow, we'll keep building the life we've chosen. But tonight, we're just us. A father, a son, a woman who brought them both back to life. A family, broken and healed and perfectly imperfect. And that's more than enough. That's everything. I stand at my bedroom window. Dawn light filters through the curtains. The house is quiet, peaceful. I think about the man I was 2 years ago. Cold, broken, lost in grief and rage. That man is gone, not erased, just transformed. The way broken glass becomes something beautiful when light passes through it. The way winter gives way to spring. Slowly, painfully, but inevitably. Elena would be proud. I feel it in my bones. She sent Maria to us. I believe that now. She knew I'd need help. That Luca would need someone I couldn't be. Not alone. Not without guidance. "Thank you," I whisper to her memory, "for not giving up on us, for loving us enough to send us light." 6 months later. The kitchen smells like cinnamon and coffee. Maria hums while she works. The The same gentle melody she's hummed since the beginning. The one that taught Luca peace. The one that taught me hope. I wrap my arms around her waist. She leans back against me. We fit together perfectly, like pieces that were always meant to connect. "Good morning," she says. Her voice is warm. "Good morning." I kiss her temple. "What are you making?" "Cinnamon rolls." Luca requested them. Requested? With words? Complete sentences. Her smile is radiant. He said, "Maria, can we please have cinnamon rolls for breakfast?" Just like that. My chest tightens. Pride, joy, gratitude. All of it mixed together until I can't separate one from the other. He's come so far, I say. We all have. She's right. Luca attends school full-time now. He has friends. Not many, but a few children who understand him, who accept him, who make him laugh. His vocabulary grows every week. His therapist says he's exceeding every expectation, that the stability, the love, the consistency, all of it has given him the foundation he needed to bloom. But it's not just Luca. I've changed too. I wake without nightmares now. I laugh more. I touch more. I let myself feel everything I spent years suppressing. The foundation thrives. We've helped over 200 families in 6 months. We've funded therapy programs, school initiatives, support groups. Every day someone tells us we've changed their life, but they don't understand. They changed ours first. Every family we help, every child who smiles, every parent who cries with relief, they remind us why we're here, why we survived, why we chose this path. Maria turns in my arms. Her eyes find mine. "What are you thinking about?" "How lucky I am." The words come easily now. "How grateful." "Me too." She touches my face. Her hand is gentle. Every single day. Footsteps sound on the stairs. Small feet, quick but careful. Luca appears in the doorway. His hair sticks up on one side. His pajamas are wrinkled. He looks beautiful. "Smells good," he says. "Can I help?" "Of course." Maria gestures to the counter. "You can spread the icing." He climbs onto his stool. His movements are confident. "Sure." So different from the frightened boy who hid from everyone 2 years ago. I watch them work. Maria guides his hands, shows him how much icing, where to spread it. He listens carefully. His tongue pokes out in concentration. "Perfect," Maria says. "You're a natural." Luca beams. His smile lights up the room, lights up my heart. I think about all the mornings I missed, all the moments I was too broken to see. I won't miss anymore. That's my promise. To Elena, to Maria, to Luca, to myself. Every morning matters. Every smile, every word, every shared moment of peace and joy and ordinary love. This is what I was searching for. What I spent 30 years trying to find through power and control and fear. It was here all along, waiting for me to be brave enough to reach for it. After breakfast, we drive to the foundation office. New location, bigger space. We moved last month. The old office was too small, too cramped. We needed room to grow. Maria handles a consultation with a new family. Mother, father, 6-year-old daughter with autism. They look exhausted, scared, lost. I remember that feeling, that desperate searching, that fear that nothing will ever get better. Maria takes their hands. She speaks quietly, calmly. She tells them about resources, about hope, about how far their daughter can go with the right support. They cry, both parents, relief pouring out in tears. Maria holds them, lets them feel everything, doesn't rush or judge or minimize their pain. This is her gift. Seeing people where they are, meeting them in their brokenness, showing them the path forward without demanding they walk it alone. I handle the administrative side. Donations, budgets, partnerships. It's not glamorous, but it matters. Every dollar funds another therapy session, another family workshop, another child's future. My phone rings. Unknown number. I almost ignore it. Then something makes me answer. "Vincenzo Marino," I say. "Mr. Marino, this is Father Gianni." The name takes a moment. Then I remember. Maria's priest. The one who helped her after prison. "Father," I say. "How can I help you?" "I'm calling about Maria." His voice is gentle. "I wanted to thank you. For loving her. For giving her the family she deserves." My throat tightens. She gave me everything. I should be thanking her. She told me about your journey. About Luca. About the foundation. He pauses. You've found grace, Mr. Marino. Real grace. The kind that transforms. I don't know about grace. I just know I'm trying. Every day. To be better than I was. That's all God asks of any of us. His voice warms. Keep trying. Keep loving. Keep choosing light over darkness. That's the whole of faith right there. We talk for a few more minutes. He shares stories about Maria, about her kindness even in her darkest moments, about how she never lost faith, never stopped believing in redemption. When I hang up, my eyes are wet. Maria sees from across the room. She excuses herself from her meeting. She comes to my office. What's wrong? She asks. Nothing's wrong. I pull her close. Father Gianni called. He wanted to thank me for loving you. Oh, her voice is soft. That sounds like him. He said I've found grace. I told him I've just found you. She laughs. The sound fills my office, fills my heart. Same thing, she says. Grace always comes through people, through love, through choosing to see light in the darkness. Then you're my grace, I say. You and Luca both, and you're ours. She kisses me softly. Always. Evening finds us in the garden. Our garden. The one we've walked 1,000 times. The path is familiar, comforting, home. Luca runs ahead. He's found a butterfly, not the monarch from before, something smaller, white with black spots. He watches it with patient focus. It's landing, he calls back. On the roses. Come see. We join him. The three of us crouch together. The butterfly rests on a red bloom. Its wings open and close slowly, breathing, living, being. Beautiful, Maria whispers. Like us, Luca says. He looks at me. His eyes are serious. We were in cocoons. Now we're butterflies. The metaphor stuns me. When did he learn to think like this? To see connections and meaning and poetry in the world? You're right, I say. My voice is rough. We were trapped. Now we're free. Because of Maria, he says. Simply, truly. She helped us out of our cocoons. Maria's breath catches. Tears stream down her face. Happy tears. Grateful tears. The kind that mean you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I didn't do it alone, she says. You both had to choose to change, to grow, to trust. I just walked beside you. Best walking partner ever, Luca says. He takes her hand. Then mine. Best family ever. We stand there, hands linked, watching the butterfly. It lifts off eventually, circles once, twice, then disappears over the hedge. Gone but not forgotten. Like Elena. Like our old lives. Like everything we've released to make room for what we've become. That night, after Luca is asleep, Maria and I sit on the veranda. Stars fill the sky. Countless. Brilliant. The city lights are distant. Here, we can see clearly. I want to marry you, I say. The words come without planning, without fear. Just truth. I want you to be my wife. Officially. Legally. In every way that matters. She's quiet. Her hand tightens in mine. Vincenzo, I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm still learning, still growing. I turn to face her. But I love you. Completely. And I want to spend the rest of my life showing you what that means. I love you too, she whispers. So much it scares me. Then marry me. Let's stop being scared. Let's choose love, every single day, for the rest of our lives. Her eyes search mine, looking for doubt, for hesitation, for any sign this isn't real. She finds none. Because there is none. This is the truest thing I've ever said. Yes, she says. Tears spill down her cheeks. Yes, 1,000 times yes. I kiss her. Deep. Long. Pouring everything I feel into the connection. Love, gratitude, promise, future. When we pull apart, we're both crying, both laughing, both overwhelmed by the beautiful, impossible reality we've built together. When? She asks. Whenever you want. Small ceremony. Just us and Luca. Nothing fancy. Just real. Perfect. She leans against my shoulder. Absolutely perfect. We sit in silence. Comfortable. Complete. The stars wheel overhead. The night air is gentle. Somewhere, music plays. Distant. Faint. But beautiful. Thank you, I say quietly. For what? For saving me. For loving Luca. For showing us what family really means. Thank you for letting me. Her voice breaks. For giving me a home. A purpose. A reason to believe in second chances. We gave each other everything, I say. That's what love does. It multiplies. It transforms. It makes broken people whole. Not whole, she corrects gently. Still broken. Just held together by something stronger than we are alone. What's that? Grace. She smiles through tears. Grace and love and the choice to keep showing up, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. I nod. I understand. Finally. Completely. This is what Elena tried to teach me. What I was too broken to hear. But I hear it now. I feel it. I live it. Every single day. Later, I check on Luca. He's asleep. His music box sits on the nightstand. Not playing, just present. A reminder of the day everything started to change. His drawings cover one wall. Families, houses, butterflies. Every picture tells a story, shows his growth, his healing, his hope. I sit on the edge of his bed. I stroke his hair, gently, the way Maria taught me, the way a father should. I'm proud of you, I whisper. So proud. You've taught me more about courage than I ever knew existed. He doesn't wake, but he smiles in his sleep, a small, peaceful expression. Content. Safe. Loved. I stand. I leave the door cracked. Light from the hallway spills in. Not too much. Just enough. The way he likes it. Maria waits in our bedroom. Our bedroom. Not mine. Not hers. Ours. She's already in bed. Reading. She looks up when I enter. He's good? She asks. Perfect. I climb in beside her. Everything's perfect. Not perfect. She sets down her book. But good. Really, really good. Better than I ever imagined. Me too. We turn off the lights. We lie in the darkness. Her head rests on my chest. My arm wraps around her. We fit together like pieces of a puzzle, like we were designed for exactly this moment. Vincenzo, she whispers, do you ever regret it? Giving up everything you built? All that power? Never. The answer comes instantly. Certainly. I gave up nothing that mattered. And I gained everything that does. Good. Her breath is warm against my skin. Because I can't imagine life without you. Without this. Neither can I. I kiss the top of her head. This is home. You and Luca. This is everything. Silence settles over us. Peaceful. Complete. Outside, the world continues. Tomorrow will bring challenges, problems, struggles. But we'll face them together. As a family. As partners. As people who chose love over fear. Hope over despair. Light over darkness. I think about the man I was. The empire I built. The violence. The blood. The years spent drowning in grief and rage. That man is gone. Not erased. Just transformed. The way coal becomes diamond under pressure. The way winter becomes spring. Painful but necessary. Inevitable. Maria's breathing slows. Deepens. She's asleep. I hold her gently. Grateful for every moment. Every breath. Every day we get to share. Thank you. I pray silently. To Elena. To God. To whatever force brought us together. Thank you for not giving up on us. For showing us the way home. My eyes close. Sleep comes easy now. No nightmares. No ghosts. Just peace. Deep and lasting and real. Tomorrow we'll wake early. We'll make breakfast together. We'll walk Luca to school. We'll work at the foundation. We'll help families find hope. We'll live. Really live. Not just survive. Not just exist. But embrace every moment. Every joy. Every challenge. Every ordinary miracle. This is grace. This is redemption. This is what it means to be finally, completely, beautifully alive. 6 months later, we stand in a small chapel. Father Gianni officiates. Luca stands beside me. He's my best man. He holds the rings carefully, solemnly. His face is serious but happy. Maria walks down the aisle. She wears a simple white dress. No veil, no train. Just beautiful, radiant, perfect. Our eyes meet. My breath catches. After everything, after all the pain and loss and struggle, we're here, together, choosing each other, choosing love. The ceremony is brief. Simple vows, simple promises, to love, to honor, to choose each other, every single day, for the rest of our lives. I do, I say. My voice is strong. Sure. I do, she echoes. Tears shine in her eyes. Father Gianni smiles. I now pronounce you husband and wife. I kiss her. The small crowd applauds. Luca cheers. His voice is loud, clear, joyful. We walk back down the aisle. Married, family, complete. The reception is in our garden, the same garden where we've walked 1,000 times. Fairy lights hang in the trees. Simple food, simple music, simple joy. Luca dances with Maria. His movements are awkward but enthusiastic. She laughs. He laughs. I watch them and feel my chest might burst from happiness. Later, when the sun sets and guests begin to leave, the three of us sit on our favorite bench, the one overlooking the roses. The butterflies are gone for the evening, but we know they'll return tomorrow. Best day ever, Luca says. He leans against Maria. Best family ever. Best everything, Maria agrees. She looks at me. Her eyes hold everything. Love, promise, future. Right, Vincenzo? Right, I say. My voice is rough with emotion. Best everything. We sit together as darkness falls, as stars appear one by one, as the world settles into peaceful night. This is my life now, not built on fear or power or violence, built on love, on patience, on the daily choice to see light instead of darkness, hope instead of despair, connection instead of isolation. Maria's hand finds mine. Luca hums his melody, the one Maria taught him, the one that saved us all. And I think, this is enough. This is everything. This is home. We are finally, completely, beautifully at peace.